Okay, so I hope you can somewhat read this. While I cannot access or produce the actual court exhibits, Nevada versus Chasing Horse exhibits 201 to 215 likely contained, based on public reporting, legal filings and forensic accounting practices in similar cases. Okay, so this is all hypothetical. Hypothetical reconstruction based on case details. So bank statements, 2016 to 2020, $487,000 deposited via cashier's check, structured transactions to avoid CTR reporting, prosecution's claims, rebuttal defense, gifts from followers practicing Lakota giveaway traditions. 2. PayPal, 1,200 plus records, payment labeled ceremony, per victim calendars, metaphorical at kinship terms. Or no, it says for spiritual practices. Number 3, the Circle CLLC lead ledger, wife assignment with dollar amount. Prosecution claim, human trafficking payroll system. Rebuttal defense, metaphorical at kinship terms, not literal. Number 4, cryptocurrency wallet logs, 154,000 in transfers. And the prosecution claims they're saying it's obscure revenue from exploitation. Rebuttal defense, privacy practices common in Native communities. 5, Walmart gift cards purchased 24,000 across 6 states. Prosecution claims used to traffic victims cross state. Defense rebuttal, bulk buying for community supplies. Victim credit card report, maxed out. Credit cards. Prosecution claim, cohort debit financing, rebuttal defense, voluntary contribution. Number 7, luxury items purchased, Rolex, Cadillac, Escalade. Prosecution proceeds of crime. Defense rebuttal, gifts from wealthy adherents. Anyway. 8, Sacred Ways nonprofit tax filing. 94% expenses went to leader support. Prosecution fraudulent 501c3 abuse. Defense legitimate religious organization structure. 9, cash withdrawal patterns, 500,000 withdrawal within 48 hours of deposit. Prosecution evidence for money laundering. Defense cash-based traditional economy. 10, text messages bring $500. Oops, sorry. Wait. $500. Come on, let's go down here. For cleansing ritual. Prosecution claim, cohort debit financing. Rebuttal defense, voluntary contribution. 11, property records, $1.4 million ranch via money orders. Prosecution, unclaimed wealth. Defense rebuttal, family land purchase. 12, forensic timeline, payment spiking before abuse dates. Prosecution grooming financing. Defense coincidental at timing. 13, signal up data, deleted messages about quota. Prosecution profit-driven coercion. Defense out-of-context fragments. 14, expert analysis, Dr. Torres, financial flow chart. Prosecution trafficking enterprises proof. Defense-based assumptions. 15, IRS flags unreported 600 $600,000 income, prosecution, tax evasion, defense rebuttal, religious exemption. Key revelation and financial exhibits. Pattern recognition. 93% of large deposits occurred within 72 hours of alleged abuse incidents. 14 banks' accounts showed layering patterns typical of money laundering. 2. Victim finance impact. 5 victims' credit card scores dropped below 500 due to coerced debit. 220,000 in student loans diverted to Chasing Horse-controlled accounts. Media FOI request. Outlets like AP, Rutgers, and may have partial exhibits. And so here's the web page. Limitations, redaction, victim's identity, sensitivity, tribal details may be hidden. Sealed evidence, some crypto phone records still remain under protective order. So this, again, is just part of what I Googled. Also, like here's the other places where you can go and access in person, Clark County Clerk's Office. And then here's the webpage, clarkcountycourts.us. And PACER monitor the federal elements. Wire fraud may appear here at www.pacer.gov. So I'm just putting that out there. There are other records, like other forms that I've had that I've tried to print out so that if anybody is requesting this information, you can email me and I can send it to you. Okay, but that's what I wanted to report. It's online. It's for me. It's to the point where there's when we're talking about trafficking, just the child abuse evidence and key witnesses, and just the 14, like all the history, 14 firearms. Using defense strategy, cultural traditional claims, polygamy, relationship culturally sanctioned, adoption rituals, like all this narrative that he's created to coerce and get money, like confession. It's just papers and papers of documents, and I get like even parts of it too, if I can get this up here. Like offshore wallets, like this is like 220,000 deposit into 14 bank accounts, 75% of cash withdrawal. Shift to crypto, 154,000 traced to offshore wallets. Sudden purchase items, like, okay, even the victims, like their credit card, that's, I'm restating that. And here, hotel receipts matching victims' testimony, 8,400 in pregnancy-related expenses. Defense argues like cultural giving norms, cash economy, lack of direct proof, wealth indicators, unexplained wealth indicators, like a ranch in New Mexico for $1.4 million, purchased in money orders. Gold coins, 84,000 reported as inheritance, and a Ford 350, 92,000 registered to a third party. So even forensic issues, co-crypto, waiting compliance with subpoena, tribal records, potential gambling losses affecting motives, tax evasion, criminal investigation division now involved. See, so exhibits 1 to 15, that's what I read out earlier with Clark County, expert witnesses, forensic accountant Ellen Torres, that here's her web page. Financial roadmaps. It's like, this is the point. The money trail may prove more damaging than victim testimony and the outcome. So I just wanted to post that. This is what I've been working on. I know it may